all been in a situation where we get so angry that we lose control, and often we regret such reactions later on. But why do we lose control? More importantly, why do we get so angry? Let's find out. Anger is a very natural and mostly an automatic response to pain of one form or another. It could be physical pain or emotional pain which enrages us so much. The type of pain does not matter. What matters is that the pain experienced is unpleasant. Anger causes your body to release adrenaline, your muscles tighten, and your heart rate and blood pressure increase. Everyone has their own trigger points which can make them extremely angry. Why do we get angry? Childhood and upbringing. Sometimes children are brought up in a rather aggressive atmosphere which leads them to believe that it's normal to act violently whenever angry. In such household, children are not taught how to handle their emotions in a healthy way. Therefore, they have angry outbursts more often. In some cases, children are dealt with violence if they express their anger. Instead of understanding their emotions, parents often resort to scolding the child if he or she exhibits any unpleasant behavior. This also leads to suppression of emotions and anger, which could become a long-term problem. Past experiences. Some instances from our past often overpower our present. Sometimes we just can't express our emotions when we are going through a stressful event such as bullying or abuse. Inability to express your emotions during that particular situation could mean that we are still coping with those feelings now. Sometimes present feeling of anger may not be about the current situation but may also be related to a past experience, which can mean that the anger you're feeling in the present is actually a reflection of your past situation. Stress or emotional trauma. Sometimes life can really be difficult to deal with. We often have to deal with multiple problems altogether. This could sometimes lead you to be more sensitive towards your anger triggers. Anger could also be a response to grief. If you have recently lost someone dear to you, then it could keep you on the edge and make you vulnerable to have an angry outburst. So, is anger essentially a negative emotion? Being angry isn't always a bad thing. It can sometimes help you share your concerns or even bring up some issues which needs redressal. The intensity of anger can range from profound annoyance to extreme rage. It's normal and healthy to feel angry sometimes. But sometimes, people experience an uncontrollable fit of anger and take extreme actions even when the provocation is minor. Therefore, it's important to handle your anger in a healthy way. How do we know that if our anger is healthy or not? There are some signs that you could look to know if your anger is healthy or not. Your anger is affecting your social life or your personal relationships in a negative way, feeling that your anger is too much for people to handle so that you have to hide it, focusing on negatives of any experience, being physically violent when you're angry, an inability to control your anger, regretting your actions after an angry outburst. You're always worried and anxious about your angry reactions, so you try to avoid certain situations. If you notice any of these signs mentioned above, then you should definitely look for ways to express your anger in a healthy way. How can we manage our anger in a healthy way? Relaxation techniques. These include breathing deeply and picturing relaxing scenes in your mind. When trying to relax, breathe from deep within your lungs, inhaling and exhaling slowly in a controlled way. Repeating a calming word or a phrase such as relax or take it easy may also help. You might also want to visualize a relaxing experience either from your memory or imagination too. Slow yoga exercises may also help relax your body and make you feel calmer. Cognitive restructuring. Changing the way you think can change the way you express your anger. When a person feels angry, it's often easy for them to think dramatically. It's important to focus on expressing rational rather than irrational thoughts. Avoid using the words always and never in your thoughts and speech. Such terms are inaccurate and can make you feel like your anger is justified, which makes it worse. These words might also hurt others who might be trying to help you arrive at a solution to your problem. Communication. When people feel angry, they tend to jump to conclusions which can be inaccurate. When you're having an angry argument, slow down and think through your responses before lashing out. Remember to listen to the other person in the conversation. Good communication can definitely help you resolve problems before your anger escalates. To conclude all of this, we can say that anger is a healthy emotion if handled in a healthy manner. However, it could have diverse effects on a relationship if not handled properly. So, look for signs which may indicate that you're expressing your anger in an unhealthy way, and if that is the case, either try to change that or yourself or seek professional help. Well, that's all for today's video. So if you enjoyed this video, do like, comment and subscribe to Explified. And don't forget to press the bell icon. Bye!